Welcome to Geek Blast.
Geek Blast, yeah.
Geek Blast, you better make way. Open up your ears and let the word spray. Hey, did you hear the noise? Something just exploded as a mushroom, have you noticed? Geek Blast, clear out the pad. Gizmo's throwing caca and Chewbacca is a rat. Hey, what? Better call your dad. Something has been growing underneath the doormat. Geek Blast.
Welcome back, geeks, nerds, and dweebs alike. I'm Mike.
I'm Dave.
I'm Tombs.
And I'm James.
This is
Geek Blast.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while. Been around the block and back again.
Yes, we are officially back from our hiatus. Yeah.
Dave, it's great to have you in studio.
Yes, it's great to smell you, sir.
Yeah, no.
Dave has gotten married since last people have heard from him.
Since last the internet has heard from me.
He just has crawled out the what, everybody? True fans will know.
Crevice.
Yes, yes. Truly has crawled out.
Came out of the crevice this week. That's good, Dave.
No doubt,
It is
no
good.
doubt.
So we're changing the format up a little bit. We're gonna have a little half-hour shows, and then we're gonna do interviews down the road for you people who really love us doing interviews.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try to get some topic-driven shows here. Tonight's show is gonna be about movies and TV.
Specifically.
Specifically.
My life.
So what do you guys want to start with? Movies or TV?
Movies.
Let's do movies
Yeah,
first.
let's do
Yeah.
movies, yeah.
All right.
What
so,
has been going on in the last, been
sheesh.
few months?
over the
Yeah,
summer?
4 months.
Okay.
pretty
Over the
much.
summer, there's been a
Yeah.
lot of blockbusters.
Yeah, some
Or-
blockbusters and some
or
spear
Fantastic
suckers.
flops.
Yeah, ass flockers. I call them.
But let's start with Mad Max Fury Road.
I liked it. Straight up action oriented, no real story depth. It was just straight up mayhem.
Right.
I agree.
I liked it.
I thought it was good, but it wasn't really Mad Max, though.
Well, that's where I was going to say. I did not see it, and I'm not going to act like I wanted to even see it. Because
Yeah.
me, the traditionalist of the group, I have a big problem with what's going on in Hollywood and with the rehashing of things that have
The
no
lack
business
of-
of rehashing. And if you're going to rehash it, at least do a good job.
There's
I mean,
a lack of
right.
depth to the
Story.
content in
Right.
movies. Yeah, it definitely has
Me
the
Too's.
action mark, but
I'm
not-
always about story.
I know,
I mean,
know. And there is really none there. Not
And,
much.
I mean, it looked really cool. Lots of big explosions. That one guy was like, on the preview, he was like, "What a great day to die," or something
Yeah.
weird like that.
yeah.
I mean, all right.
Look, don't get me wrong. The
It's fun
action
to
was
watch.
great. Action
Fun to
was
watch.
great. It was Mad Max. Brought you back to that Mad Max feel, but
Yeah.
the movie, the storyline, just focused on what's her name in the movie? Charlize
Yes.
Theron. But what's her name in the movie?
I don't remember
Anybody?
already.
No,
Already, I forgot.
I just felt like they just focused on her, and the movie was about her.
Because
You know?
the guy in the movie? Let me ask you this for the
Max?
3 years that saw it. Is he really supposed to be Mad Max?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what
that's him.
time frame did they give us for this movie to take place against the rest of the?
I don't think it does.
Yeah, I don't think it.
I don't think it
actually
has any
referred
relation
that,
to the
yeah.
other movies. No,
Yeah.
it's like a re.
So it's like
It's being reborn.
but
Yeah.
it's a reboot, but not traditional reboot, like a
No.
retelling,
No.
which is the same crappy lingo they're using. For
Mad
Ghostbusters.
Max is already established, you know what I mean? He doesn't have his little police force or anything
Yeah.
like that. He's already just in the middle of the desert, hacking it out, and you got your desert, you got your big gang, you got Mad Max. That's
And then a lot of death and destruction.
what's the name of the gang again? I forget the name of that.
Epic fail. I don't know.
Artichoke Hearts.
Artichoke hearts.
Yes, we'll just call them the Artichoke Hearts from now on.
Sounds good.
Artichoke and Kale.
So, I mean, all in all, I would say it's a good movie to go see. You
I
know?
liked it.
James,
Not to go see.
James, what do you think? Did you?
I didn't see it. I
James,
had no
you're a
drive.
failure.
When it comes to the old style films, I kind of like them. Like, I wasn't too big on the new RoboCop, and I was only a fan of the
kinda
new
like the
Judge
new
Dredd
RoboCop.
because they didn't take his helmet off, so I was like, yay.
Put it this way: if you don't pay $1 for Mad Max and you just sit home one night and you turn it, you'll be happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, or get it on.
If you go buy the disc, you may be like,
Well, I would say if you waste $16, $17
Yeah,
to go
but
to
if-
the movie and see it, it'll be a huge waste. I'd say
Right,
wait till it
right.
comes on HBO 2 years from now.
I would say if that was the case, the best part would be sitting in that recliner.
Yeah.
I guess that depends.
It will, your
Depends on
hour
where
and
you
a
go.
half.
Yeah.
Your hour and a half with the movie does pass fairly quickly because
Yeah, because
it
there's a lot
is
of action.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's only an
A lot
hour
of
and a half.
Probably
So
about
it's not
that.
real
Yeah, it was
long.
only about an hour and a half, right?
It was about that. It was close to 2 hours.
a lot of bangering.
So I would say go see it. Next, we're going to bring up is Jurassic World.
I liked it.
Oh, yeah.
Still not as good as the original, but I liked it.
Look, man, I think it was a great flick that they, rehashed the whole Jurassic era. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, in my opinion, it could have been better in some areas, and others they were kind of like right on.
I thoroughly enjoyed the fact that Chris Pratt's character of Owen actually acknowledged what the audience was feeling with the frustration of, you're
Yeah.
doing it again.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, did you not learn the first time?
Well,
Jesus.
I kind of agree with that. And my first, seeing it, I was very amped to go see it. And
Right.
then,
Yeah. People really hyped
a
it.
quarter of the way through it, I'm
Really
like,
hyped it.
This is
Eh,
kind
it's
of
okay.
This is getting a bit like they're reaching, in my opinion.
The end was cheesy with the Raptors and the whole
Yeah,
understanding.
well, the whole understanding of the Raptors thing, and
We understand you now.
Chris
We're
Pratt,
your
right?
friend.
That's the guy
Yeah.
that was in that.
Oh my god, you're the alpha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like come on, dude.
Yeah. We're going to pick you.
The cool thing I liked about it though was all the little Easter eggs that
Yeah.
were spread throughout the whole movie. If you're a fan of the movies and the books, like
There
I
were
am,
lots of eggs.
there were lots of little Easter eggs here and there that you
Yeah,
could, like
yeah. Parts of the old facility,
parts of the
you
old
know,
facility, that
the old
one truck.
vehicles.
And I mean, I don't know about
The,
that.
the guy's t-shirt. I get that people died, but it was an awesome idea.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I just never been that huge of a fan of dinosaurs in general. You know what I mean? Even as a kid, I
I
really.
loved them as a kid.
Did
Yeah,
you?
as a kid, I was
See?
a dinosaur freak. I
Yeah.
mean,
I wasn't.
I always wanted to
No,
get
I
eaten
wasn't
by
either. I
one.
always found them kind of lame and generic, but
Yeah, I thought.
but for what the movies are, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Jurassic
though.
World got me into the whole Jurassic stuff. I only watched the Jurassic Parks because of Jurassic World.
Really? So you didn't see any of the 3 films before you saw Jurassic World?
Nope. All my friends were like, "Oh yeah, I've just seen Jurassic World. It's awesome." And I was like,
All right, let me check them out. Yeah.
So you are having an opinion on Jurassic World, but you've never seen Jurassic Park.
Well, he
Yep.
said he saw them.
That's
afterwards,
crazy.
No, he said he saw them afterwards.
I would have
Yeah.
never went and saw Jurassic World.
right? No.
I actually went back to the second one.
That's like watching. That's like going and seeing Star Wars Episode 7 and never seeing any of the other ones.
"That's exactly what I did do."
I'm pretty sure that's the way it's going to be for some people.
Yeah,
Actually,
but
you know
it's
what?
absurd.
No. You're totally wrong. Jurassic World barely even ties into the other 2 movies. It only ties into the first movie.
Right.
That's it.
It doesn't
It's like
tie
the
into
second
the
and third
second.
one never happened.
Right.
Well,
No,
true,
Not
but
that they never happened.
but we
They
know
just-
that they did.
They didn't happen in the same spot, right?
Yeah, but the way they
The second
portrayed
movie
it.
takes place on a totally different island, and I think the third movie takes place on a totally different island.
I think the third movie takes place on the same island, just a different area.
I'm not
If
sure.
I'm-
But
yeah,
yeah, because they go back to the old
Yeah,
parts of the
because you see the
facility.
T-Rex, the old facility,
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Same
maybe
T-Rex with the same
Yeah.
scar.
Maybe
and
I'm
everything,
forgetting.
yeah.
The third one's with
The second one took place on a totally different island.
and then winds
and
up
then
in the
New York.
city. Yeah.
Right.
Or was it San Francisco, right? San Francisco.
Well, they bring back a T-Rex and a baby,
Yeah,
and
well, it's like that classic King Kong.
and, all hell
It was
breaks loose.
okay. I mean, when I went back to it, I actually liked it better than when I saw it originally, 15 years ago.
I would say go see the movie if you haven't seen it. Go watch all the other ones before you go see Jurassic Park, because then you're just not doing it the right way.
Yeah.
That's just my humble opinion.
That's his
Just
opinion.
messy.
We are Geek Blast, and we like order here.
Yes,
It must be in
instead
order.
of chaos.
No chaos.
Next movie, Dave. You suck at this, but it's Age of Ultron.
Boo! I didn't see it.
Could you, David?
Dave,
could you?
Dave, you've disappointed the masses
I
in your.
disappointed myself in that one.
I blame your wife.
I blame the bachelor party because that's been my bachelor party.
I saw the movie. How do you blame the bachelor party?
because I didn't do. I don't watch
I
things
would-
how you do it. Blah, 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 blah.
Well-
I don't watch things how you do illegally.
Yeah.
How you blowing up my spot, bro?
Oh, shots fired.
That's not true. Don't listen to anything this man says.
He helps the
It's a farce.
economy, okay? But anyway, dude, I felt you could imagine my smile at the end.
Yeah,
When I put the damn glove on, I was like,
I've heard the spoilers and all that. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
I heard there was lots of cool stuff. That
I'm
happened.
just going to bring up the
It
one-
verifies the gauntlet is going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah. There's one scene that everyone who saw the film, who has any comic book sense, literally had their mouth open. I straight up swore and went, "Fuck!" when Vision picked up the hammer.
So they let
No?
Vision pick up Thor's hammer. How did they
Vision-
explain that?
He picked up Thor's hammer and went, "If we're going to go, you'll be needing this." And at the end, towards the end, he goes, "It's terribly well balanced." And Thor's like, "Well, it has to be. There's too much weight in the tip. Use power on the swing."
Captain America gets his little nudge on it. I always thought it was somebody of true worth.
Oh, yeah, and
could only
everybody's like,
lift it.
"Whoa."
But if Vision is just a freaking computer, how the hell is he of?
Well, because
I
he's
think
not.
he's
He's
supposed
of
to
true
be a
worth. It is
computer,
not even.
actually.
He's
yeah.
Jarvis.
He's supposed to be a synthoid.
Supposed
Yeah.
to be, yeah.
In-
but the way
in
they
the
made it
comic
in Age of
books, yeah.
Ultron was
Nothing is what it
No.
seems in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Obviously, because I heard
In,
something about like Black Widow and Hulk had a thing.
Oh yeah.
How's that fucking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just imagine.
How is that? fitting in
Imagine
there?
that, right?
He's ripping her in half.
Yeah.
No, he's not, because she's infertile and she's damaged.
She's
Ooh,
desolate.
character development.
Even better.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Natasha turned
Bruce
green with gamma.
She was
It was like
gamma
He
filled.
filled her with gamma.
it was like
The hot gamma
Awards.
injection.
It was like the green stuff in the Teen Choice Awards.
Yeah,
We don't watch
Slime.
those kind of shows, James.
Neither do I, but I've
It's
seen
called
the memes.
slime, bro.
It's called slime.
Poor Natasha had to tape herself up after that one.
Yeah, no doubt. And so also, Quicksilver dies.
That's what they lead you to believe.
That's what they
lead you to
imply,
think,
though? Yeah.
But they have a box that can create people.
But if they brought back Coulson,
Yeah,
they'll
there was
bring
no
back-
Coulson.
Yeah,
Well, no. Why would there be? He's got his own show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I thought maybe there'd be a little something
You
with
would
him.
think.
that would have been nice,
Yeah.
But
Bit suspicious he got his own show after coming on ours.
Scarlet
no,
kicks
he
some
already,
ass.
Well,
he already had
on
it on the
that
show,
show.
James. He was already had it on the
I
show.
know.
It's just awesome that he came on. Already.
Yeah.
But he did reveal a couple things to us that actually came true. Mm-hmm. But that's a different topic altogether.
Yeah.
So Age of Ultron, I give it a thumbs up, man. I
Yeah, me
really
too.
enjoyed
See
it.
I mean, you might as well. It's not as good as the first, but
The
hey.
ending was
Yeah.
good too. And then there's an alternate ending I saw.
Dude, there's a lot of stuff. The Blu-ray comes out
Soon.
here in America on Friday.
America.
Yeah, it's already out here.
You can get it on digital download, as far as I know, in America
Yeah.
now. James, is it already available for you guys
Yep.
over there?
It's already available on Blu-ray, and I'm going to buy it soon because it's hilarious. The outtakes look funny. Have you
Yeah.
seen the outtake where Aaron Taylor Johnson, who plays Quicksilver, in his scene was supposed to be dead, he accidentally breathed, and Jeremy Renner sees it and just reaches over and suffocates him with his hand and goes, "Shh."
Be quiet.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, just to finish up on the scene with Vision, I think Steve and Tony said that it was because he was a mechanoid, but they'd never actually confirmed why he could lift it. My theory is that it's because he's like a pure, pure of soul.
He's pure.
Because
Well, that was
he's done-
always you're 100% in that thought. I would agree with you about that because Thor's hammer, like Toombs was saying, you do have to be
You have to
pure.
have that worth.
We also had to be. It had to deem you worthy enough.
Yeah,
too,
right.
'cause
Yeah.
I can think of 100 different comic books, mind you, that Hulk's tried to pick up that hammer multiple times
Oh,
and
yeah,
could never
yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
You know.
His anger issues are just too much.
Well, yeah, just. You know.
I do have one big gripe though with the whole of Avengers. Age of
What's
Ultron.
that?
Remember when, if you've seen it, Scarlet Witch, she gets really pissed off because Pietro's died, and she rips out Ultron's heart with her magic,
Right.
which and Ultron was made of vibranium.
Right.
So let's just say her magic can bend vibranium.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes no sense.
Well, I mean, you got to think of her power. I mean, if you read I'm a huge X-Men fan, so
Yeah,
in the House of M,
not
which is-
anymore.
well, that's true. Old stuff, I still am. But
Yeah,
new stuff, I can't talk about right now. But
yeah, there is none.
right in House of M, she basically wipes everybody's mind out about no more mutants. So I mean, her power is pretty. They're pretty up there in the power scale of the Marvel universe.
Is their power cosmic?
Her power is mystic.
Mystic.
Would be considered a mystic type of a power, like a Doctor Strange
Right,
or
right.
something like their hex. It's called hex ability, and it's based on
Period.
Kind
That
of.
time of the month.
A little bit.
Disgusting.
But
What?
I want to say it's more like
It has that reddish
on
hue.
probability. You know what I mean? It's on probability more than anything else.
Okay.
So I don't know if that would enhance her strength to be able to rip out Ultron's heart like that. But you're talking about vibranium and adamantium, which are two of the hardest metals in Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
So
One
all
is
Ultron,
Wolverine's bones. The other one is basically Cap's shield.
Yeah.
So I don't
really
know.
all Ultron had to do was throw a winged maxi at him. You know, at her, and that would be it. She'd be plugged.
Right up.
So keeping on the gravy train of Dave sucks.
Gravy.
Ant-Man.
I didn't see it, man.
You didn't see it?
Yeah,
don't
no,
suck
I didn't
alone.
see it.
Oh, you suck too. James,
I saw it.
You suck.
How does it hold up to? How does it hold up to the Avengers?
Well, first off, there's a little cameo of Falcon.
Anthony Mackie.
What's that?
Anthony Mackie, the guy who plays Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon.
I'm pretty sure that was to interview him. He was pretty desperate, right?
Probably.
He was in Ant-Man.
We could probably. He was in Ant-Man, and at the end of Age of Ultron, you know how they made the compound,
Yeah.
like the new compound for the Avengers.
Avengers Tower.
No, it's a compound.
Okay.
It's not Stark
It's in
Tower
England.
anymore. Yeah, it's in England. Thanks, James.
Oh, it's
But Ant-Man goes there to steal something that that they need. What was the thing that he was taking?
because he was Lang though, right? Like
It was a weapon. Yeah, it was Scott Lang, not Hank
Scott
Pym.
Lang, not
Right,
Hank
yeah,
Pym.
it
So
was
he
Lang.
he traditionally would be a thief, cause
Right,
he
and he
always
was. Yeah,
no
he
doubt.
was. He
Oh,
was.
yeah.
He was a bagler.
It was beautiful. Hey, Peanut.
But so there was cool. They connected the two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I-
just the growing and the shrinking of him
It
amazed
was-
me. They kept true to that, which was really cool.
It was a fantastic flick because it got very silly, but it was silly within reason.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
instance, there's a scene...
Silly,
spoilers.
kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy
I was gonna
type
say.
stuff.
A little bit worse in terms of there's a fight scene during which the not the Wasp, the Hornet, sorry, Yellow
Yellow
Jacket.
Jacket.
who
Yeah,
actually
yellow-
should be him anyway. But
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
not go there.
I know this. A
Yeah.
bit disappointed I didn't see Hank Pym beat his wife. No, no, but basically what happened was there was a fight scene between Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket in which they were Yellow Jacket was about to get hit by this Thomas the Tank Engine little toy, and Ant-Man throws this disc at it that makes it giant into a life size, and for some reason this little toy has got like fully functioning engine and stuff when it goes big size. So in the middle of the cinema, you're just watching a giant Thomas the Tank on screen. And then he throws another one at an ant, and then there's a giant ant on the screen running around the house.
Yeah.
And it goes near the kid. Now, realistically, a giant ant's going to eat your kid.
Well,
no doubt.
not necessarily.
It's not going to
'cause
sit under the table.
So it's something you
not
really need to
necessarily.
be messed up
Ant-Man
to watch.
communicates with them, so he could be like, "Hey, don't eat my kid,"
So the whole time he's there going, act like a puppy.
See, the one thing I always, not that I dislike Ant-Man as a character, but he always reminded me more of like Aquaman, but tiny.
Yeah.
was,
instead of talking
because he
to fish,
communicated with
yeah,
ants?
well, he could always have done that, and not just ants, but when he's Yellow Jacket,
Giant
he can communicate with hornets and
Wasps and bees and
stuff
all
of
that kinds of-
nature.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
but that's what I always thought of him as. Like he's Marvel's version of Aquaman, but
Yeah.
tiny and underground most of the time.
Well, Namor. No, anyway, with Ant-Man, it was a little...
Yeah, but Namor I never talked. He don't.
Namor's actually
telepathically-
cool, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Namor's
he's
a
a
bad
cool
dude.
Tom.
Yeah.
He don't telepathically speak to fish though.
It got to the point in Ant-Man where they were trying to really, really, really force this father-daughter relationship that no one really gave two flying shits about.
Yeah.
And that was what trying to make.
That was
Hank
trying to
Pym.
bring the daughter in as, oh, I don't want to happen to you, what happened to your mother. Oh, what happened to the mother? Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Who she?
They showed
she's
us.
Wasp, and then now she becomes the new Wasp.
So it's
Yeah, yeah.
Janet Van Dien who's actually in this movie as well. Then.
The name
She
evades
dies.
me.
She's just dead.
Oh, that's so. Okay, he's
That's why Ant-Man retired.
okay.
in
Who
the
played
60s.
that guy though? Right, he's an old dude.
Michael
It
Douglas.
was,
Michael
yeah,
Douglas.
Michael
Yeah,
Douglas.
Michael
So that's
Douglas.
supposed to be Douglas's wife. So then they're saying
Yeah.
that Hank Pym and her had a kid, and this is the byproduct of the kid.
Yes.
Yes.
It's quite funny with what happened between Paul Rudd and Michael Douglas on the set. Remember that film that Michael Douglas did where the actress went completely nude? Underneath, she opened the legs.
Basic
Instinct.
Basic
Instinct.
Instinct.
Yes, Basic Instincts.
Sharon Stone.
Now, yeah, during one of Michael Douglas's final
Sharon
take
Stone.
of one of the scenes, Paul Rudd tried to Basic Instincts him. He undid his pants and was messing around, just trying to arrange it all. And he didn't realize that when he sat down, his pants would all ride up. So he was sat there like trying to pull his knob out to do it, and it'd be funny. And Michael Douglas finished the scene and then just went to him, "What's wrong with you? Some kind of pervert?" He went, No, I was trying to Basic Instincts you. And then he was like, "Oh, okay."
That's funny.
And Paul was just there, like looking like he's jacking off on set.
So I was pretty happy to hear that Marvel's getting to borrow Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
Big. That's big.
Borrowing
Not
Spider-Man.
really
It's the exact same
they're
deal.
going to
with
hostile
Param-
take over him. Watch.
Well, they no.
They won't. It's the
Disney is
exact
going to
same- They're
hostile
trying.
take over Sony. Watch.
Eventually it'll go. I mean, I'm really excited to see Age of Apocalypse, but I mean,
Yeah.
I could definitely see that happening with X-Men eventually too. You know, they'll get their
No,
properties back.
X-Men and Fantastic Four, in my humble opinion, will never go back.
Back to Marvel.
No, because look at what they're trying to do.
So then there'll probably be some borrowing.
Because I doubt it.
Well, if they do the Gauntlet, they're going to have to borrow
Maybe,
everything.
but they may just rethink the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
And
It may
just not have everybody
It may
there.
not be what you and me expect it to be.
Everybody.
Which should
Every
be
mofo out
I would
there
agree.
needs
But
to be there.
out of the book, that I think that they may take that Infinity Gauntlet and run with is the newer series that just came out before Secret Wars, last summer's big crossover, which was just Infinity, which was basically them reinventing and bringing Thanos back into the fold because of what they did with him in the movies.
Okay.
Yeah. With,
Also,
the way it works with Spider-Man right now, Spider-Man is on the same deal that Hulk is on with Paramount. Basically, the reason we haven't got a Hulk standalone film, apart from the fact that Ruffalo wants it to be all Eco-Warrior Hulk, is because Paramount have said no.
thought
The
it was
only Hulk film
Universal,
that they've
actually.
sanctioned recently is the Ed Norton version. And Sony are doing the exact same thing. They're allowing Spider-Man to have his very small cameo in Civil War, which I don't think would be very small because Tom Holland's been in Germany or wherever they're filming for a long time. But either way, once he does his little cameo, they're going full steam ahead for their 2017 film, which is being written by the Russo brothers and is directed by the guy who did the horror film Clown, which I thought was pretty decent.
All right.
Interesting.
What
Little
next on that
nuggets.
list, Michael?
Next on the list, well, I would say go see Ant-Man if you can,
I want to.
because it was good.
I've
It
been
was
planning
funny.
on it.
It was it was good. Let's see. Terminator Genesis.
I liked it.
Bum,
I liked it.
bum, bum.
Definitely best since the. I put
Since
it up
two?
there right under the second one.
Yeah, the second one was probably the best one that I see. I didn't get
Yep.
to see this one, but I've heard lots of good things.
It's really good. I like
was
it a lot.
now Arnold was young and Arnold was old.
Arnold was all over the place. Yes,
Yeah.
he was young, he was middle, and he was old.
Yeah.
Have you heard about what Arnold said about the body double that stood in for young him?
No.
Say again, what was it? Something about
Uh,
an infant decapitated in a garbage can?
Yeah, sure, why not? The makes for a better story. No, the
Say it again.
The body double who stood in for Arnold Schwarzenegger's young Terminator
Yes.
actually was more muscly and bigger than Arnold was at his age.
Shut
So,
up.
yeah, he was. So Arnold was actually going like he's actually bigger than I was.
He was bigger than I was.
Yeah, there's a lot of controversy behind that, but I mean, it looks like
yeah.
Arnold, it smells like Arnold, and you know.
I think he was juicing.
But he plays in 3 different stages, so I was a little confused on his real portrayal right now and what Arnold Schwarzenegger actually looks like. Is he more looking like the middle-aged one that was in the movie, or the older one?
The older.
I'm pretty sure
Then he's pretty
old.
damn old looking, because the old
is.
one looked pretty damn old. You
Yeah,
know,
he
he
was-
was-
He's like a prune.
When he was the middle-aged one, it was actually still Arnold playing the middle-aged one, and I was like, okay, he looks pretty damn good. You know, so they either added a lot of CG to the middle-aged one, or it was him and they just did his hair, dyed his hair, and
Let's say
I don't-
both. Bit of both.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm curious about that.
I can't say I saw
whether
it.
he looks.
The last one I saw was
Salvation.
I think
first one?
No, I think Salvation. I think he's right. What was before Salvation?
3.
Yep.
3.
Yeah,
So then
Salvation was the fourth one.
It's
Salvation
better.
was-
Genesis.
yeah.
Genesis is better than Salvation, and
Salvation's
3,
the one with
God.
Christian
and
Bale,
as good
right?
as number 1.
Yeah, I think so.
Christian Bale.
Really?
was in Salvation.
I need to watch this though.
Yeah, it's good, bro. You'll love it. It really is good.
Yeah.
I thought Salvation was hilarious, strictly just because of how much what's his name
good,
lost it.
but-
Christian Bale lost it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Salvation was good, but it was out there.
I
man.
hate
it.
it.
Didn't feel like the other ones.
To me, it ruined the whole thing. I'm like, all right, I'm done with this movie.
No, you'll like
franchise
Genesis.
now.
Genesis brings you back to the second one a lot. It feels a lot like the second one.
First and
Yeah.
second ones, obviously, for me, are always,
Like it has a
they're the cornerstones of the whole thing.
like it includes a lot of things. Like it has the T1000, the liquid one. And,
Yeah.
Did they ever acknowledge the TV
variations.
series?
I did.
No. I've seen the TV
Oh, the Sarah
series.
Chronicles.
The Sarah
Yeah.
Connor Chronicles, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Mimi
like a- that's
watched
like a-
it. She said it was okay.
I
it was
watched
good.
it. I thought it was good.
That
and,
chick, summer heat or summer.
yeah, whatever.
Gnome or-
She was in Serenity.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah. She was
in
So,
Firefly,
I
right?
watched it that alone by
Yeah,
itself.
I watched it just for her
I
anyway.
watched
now it
Just for
didn't
her.
do well, right? 'Cause
It
No,
didn't
it
do
was
well at all.
one.
It was one season, and then it was like
It was a
they
one and
put
done.
kibosh on it.
It was a
So,
one-
Summer Glau.
Summer Glau, thank you.
Yes, Summer Glau.
Glauzers.
like that.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's
let's move on to the next flick. It got horrible reviews every which way possible.
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic flop.
Just by seeing the previews, I knew this movie was going to suck.
Yeah.
I mean,
now what made
Casting alone.
casting
in my
alone,
opinion.
you knew the movie was going to suck.
Did anybody see it?
I didn't see
No.
it. I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even
I
watch it
honestly-
Is it
illegally.
like under Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
I think it's better than any Marvel movie that's been made to date.
I
Even
would-
the first movies
I will
that
say
they made
this.
were better than this one.
I would rather watch Ben Affleck as
And
Daredevil
Daredevil.
again,
Oh.
as opposed to see this Fantastic Four movie, and then to
I'd rather
find out
watch-
what they're going to try and do after. Because even though it flopped, even though there was a
Yeah.
petition online with 6 million signatures for them to give back the Fantastic Four to Marvel, they decided not to, and they're going to be doing a second one.
Oh man!
And then after that second one, they're going to cross over the X-Men and the Fantastic Four into one cohesive universe. This is Fox master plan. Because also part
They're
of
trying to do what Avengers
because
is.
part of their plan is because I'm not sure if it's definitely Fox, but I know Warner Brothers owns a piece of Fox, and if the Batman Superman movie flops, there's a good chance that Warner Brothers is going to sell DC Comics as a whole
to Disney.
to Sony.
Friggin' Disney will probably
to
buy it.
Sony.
To Sony is what I
Really,
heard.
Sony.
So
Spider-Man
Sony,
is
as
gonna
a corporation, may own the DC universe after this movie flops.
But I thought
which
Disney
it might
buys
be.
anything. Wouldn't
So
it be funny if
go.
Disney controlled both
I don't
entities,
think they
Marvel
could.
and DC?
It would be a conflict of interest, I think.
Sure, no, they could do it, bro.
It'd be pretty crazy.
They're the
They'd
Empire.
have to create a sub Disney, if that makes sense, like
Yeah,
another
that's like- 'cause
branch.
then you couldn't do that because then it's like having a monopoly, and that's illegal. Ooh.
It is cornering the market.
Well,
Exactly
I think
what.
that
It's exactly what Marvel.
It could
had
be
done to
dangerous.
Sony.
Yeah.
Marvel did that to Sony with the toy market. There's a reason why a lot more Avengers and stuff toys. So Sony and Marvel teamed up together to basically choke Fox out of the market for X-Men. When was the last time you saw decent X-Men merchandise from the films on the shelf?
Well, not
Yeah,
even top of that. Marvel did that on purpose. If you think about
oh yeah,
the way
don't they have the
restructured,
rights to toys and stuff still?
Well, think about the way they restructured the characters just in the comics
Yeah, there's
to
no
make
more
them
X-Men.
unappealing to the masses, so they would stop buying them. So now you don't have a built-in fan base,
Right.
When a movie comes out, and they stopped making the Fantastic Four book. Almost 2 years ago now,
Yeah,
right? I mean, that was Marvel's longest-running single title
Ever.
for
Wow.
besides Spider-Man.
That's crazy.
And think about this: when's the last time you saw a Marvel or Disney-backed promotion campaign for any of these movies? You don't. You just see Fox
yeah.
doing it on its own. So
Yeah,
For,
they suck. They shouldn't do it anymore.
no, they should.
And
Let
if
it
they
go.
try to cross over X-Men with
they're gonna
Fantastic
do it.
Four,
That's
it's
a-
gonna be a
It's gonna be
flop.
horrible.
All I'm gonna say is I really want Deadpool Fantastic Four crossover so you can just rip into how shit their film was.
The actual Deadpool movie looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
I know, right?
Speaking
Sure,
of,
it'll be good.
I was going to bring
I
that
have a
one
good
up.
feeling, man.
I think it
I'm
looks
not big
great.
on Ryan Reynolds at all, but I think from those few screenshots
He
I've
makes a
seen
good
online
Deadpool, though.
and just
He
some
does.
of the
He's
way
got that
it's,
sarcasm.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it'll be good.
And the preview
what?
from it looked great. I say this all the time. You know, previews make every movie look great.
Yeah.
As
But-
long as you follow the comics loosely, at least
Yeah.
it should be success.
Right.
Have
You know,
you
if you
seen
don't
the,
follow it, You know,
But
I
look,
mean,
well-
how could you fuck up Deadpool? Seriously,
Yeah.
I mean,
Can someone
you
please
can't.
correct me here if I'm wrong? But
I know,
apparently
I know.
Ryan
In the
Reynolds-
wrong hands, you can. Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
What were you saying, James?
Apparently, Ryan Reynolds is like the same height, weight, eye color, and hair color as actual Wade Wilson.
How do you know this?
It's circulating the internet right
It's
now.
an internet
the
rumor?
interwebs.
I I couldn't correct you if you were right or wrong
And who is he supposed
because I don't know. The
Me
truth.
neither. I'm
Who's
lost.
Olsen?
I'm lost.
The
Wade
Olsen
Wilson.
twins on top of
Wade Olson.
The Olsen twins? Oh, he weighs as
Oh, it's
much as the
Wilson.
Olsen twins together.
Wade Will. That's why I didn't
I
know
got
what was
you.
happening
Yeah.
just now. That's why I had to clarify everything that was
I
happening.
get you, James.
I was like, he's the same size as the Olsen twins on top of each other's shoulders? What did you say?
Yeah.
You said Wade Wilson.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay.
I don't understand.
He means Wade Wilson, which is who
I'm sorry, I'm
Deadpool is.
speaking British.
Yes,
Yeah.
Good job, James.
a little British for you.
James, stop mucking
mum-
about.
where your mums
Come
and
to
your
the
pops?
front. Mucking
Speaking of
about
which-
to and fro.
Anyone here ever watched Danger Mouse?
Love that
Yes.
show.
Yes.
Danger
It's just
Mouse.
It's back.
They brought it back like a new one?
Yeah, they brought Danger Mouse back, and it's different voice actors. The guy who plays DM sounds pretty much a lot like the original guy. He's still alive, by the way, so he's a bit pissed off.
Yeah, I
but
would be too.
Penfold sounds shit. Penfold sounds awful.
Penfold.
He's fantastic. He's amazing. And there's trouble, he'll be there. Danger Mouse.
You should
that show.
have. I wish I had the
Love that
sound for that. That would have been great.
Yeah, it was a
By the way, it's back. The theme's the same, and it's still got the whole. You know, the narrator keeps always messes up and interrupts everyone. he still does that.
That's great.
I just love how all the villains are foreign.
Well, they're supposed to
Yes.
be. They always were.
Yeah, they always.
Aren't
Yeah,
they always
it's
like
still
Czechoslovakian?
Si, barone.
Slavic.
Another movie that didn't get rave reviews. Pixels. You guys hear about this movie?
No.
No.
Oh, you mean
I
Adam-
heard about it. I didn't see
Adam
it.
Sandler's
no Pixels.
next holiday campaign.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, on to the
Adam
next.
Sandler.
I didn't hear anything good about it, but
Okay.
I didn't even see it. Did
Well,
you
didn't
guys
it go
see
to
it?
DVD already? I mean, that's never a good. That's never good. If it's already on DVD, so
If it goes straight to DVD.
go
yeah.
straight to DVD, and you only been out of the movies for like 2 weeks, then you did bad.
One flick I did really want to see because it sparked my interest, but I didn't really have time or even care that much. But it was Tomorrowland. You guys, anybody see that flick?
That's the My Little Pony sequel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of Tomorrowland.
Bronies.
My Little Pony.
Bronies all day.
My
In
Little
Tomorrowland?
Brony.
Well, no, that's the one that's based loosely off of the ride at Disney World.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I
God.
heard. But I heard the special effects were really good.
Yeah,
George
it's Disney.
Clooney is
How can
George
you not?
Clooney, but let's see
Oh,
who
the
else. What else? Oh, Agent 47, Hitman, Agent 47.
Which I heard was
Yeah.
pretty good. I did not get to see it.
I didn't
but-
either. Tubes, did you said you saw it?
No, I did not see it, but I heard compared to the original, it is actually a vast improvement.
Yeah.
You know,
Vast
I
so-
heard,
Really?
I heard the same. I concur.
Well, I did see the original, and it was like
Crap.
I can't even believe I'm
It
watching
wasn't
this
too good.
right
It was just
now.
like it was boring.
Well,
Yeah.
It was
I mean, it
another
was-
failed attempt at a good
Game, yeah.
movie.
Felt like transport. And
Yeah, I never even liked the
It
games
did,
that
yeah.
much. The Hitman games.
Yeah,
they
the
were
Hitman games
okay.
weren't that good
The
either.
first
Couple
couple
were-
games were good.
Yeah, they
Then
were.
they
They were
started to
cheesy
do-
bite-offs of other games just like it. I feel like.
Yeah.
No, because for its time
Splinter
when it
Cell.
came out,
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a little
Splinter
different for.
it was innovative when it came out.
I just wanted to scan the guy's head all the time. That's all.
Because you got that
Yeah,
barcode
yeah.
on the back.
Damn
of it?
barcode.
Yeah.
It made me think of Storm Shadow back in the day, the 1987 version.
Yeah, no doubt. The original version.
No, the original was the 84 version, the one that didn't have the barcode.
Talking about the action.
So a big thing
Yes.
in Britain right now is that all shops have got these little portable hand scanny things. I'm just imagining if they did a more modernized Hitman in there, like a really modern setting, you'd walk into a shop and there'd just be people scanning his head.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, sir, lay your head down on the. All those things.
And I can imagine this little kid in the back of a trolley right behind him just scanning his head. And he just turns around.
Yeah, you wouldn't
But-
need to put your head on the counter. You just have the gun.
But
Yeah,
the,
the
but the
Please
thing
turn
is,
around, sir.
once they scan his head, how does it get down the thing to the bag it? You have to get over the credit card machine and all that other stuff is going to be in the way. You're just going to be knocking
need
all
a-
that over.
You
Turns
need
out
a
that bag is
big,
for ladies'
a
underwear.
big machine to
You need a
move
big
you.
bag.
Yeah.
All right, last flick that I want to touch on, and some may say that this isn't geek at all, but I totally disagree because people geek out on music like crazy, like my man Toombs over here.
Straight out of.
Compton, I've been here for years. Straight
It's
out of
the
Compton,
world's
man. It was
biggest-
a great flick.
Don't matter,
And
just don't
for
find
those
it.
of you that did not see it, must go see it because it was great. It relived some of my childhood.
Yes,
you know what I
a
mean?
lot
The
of
music
ours,
and
where we
everything like
thought we were
that.
little thug bangers
Yeah, you know?
walking down the street.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But yeah, definitely
how
good
was
movie.
it
The
like,
interpretations of the characters, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E.
Well, they were all
The actors that played them, especially Ice Cube's son.
who plays himself.
plays
right?
Ice
Who plays
Cube.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
can't
know that
remember his
Ice Cube
name
is
now.
the one who Ice Cube and
Water
Dre
Cube.
basically funded the movie.
Oh yeah. But now they got plans on other movies like it
Of course.
to come out. Documentary.
What about
style
Easy? Who
movies.
played Easy? Did the guy play Easy? Did he do good?
He did a great job. Everybody that played each character was like, "Wow, that
Spot
is
on?
spot on." All of them, every one of them. It was a really good flick. Go see it if you haven't.
Yeah, I wanted to.
And
Yeah.
I
geek out.
suppose it's been a long
I'm
time
curious.
coming since all
I'm
those
definitely
Justin
curious.
Bieber films.
What was that?
Bieber?
It's been a long time coming since all those Justin Bieber One Direction films.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely opposite of
Yeah.
that. I would
If you
think.
see this film, James, you'll be like, "Yeah, I retract my statement about the Justin Bieber."
You just say, I'm glad
yeah.
I wasn't in California in
Yeah,
94.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we have
I
to
was
fondle
thinking-
upon some TV shows, don't we? Still.
Yes, but
Fondle?
I think we'll leave that for another episode of Geek Blast since we've hit the half-hour mark.
Real
on
quick
just
though, real
these
quick,
movies.
just really quick.
What's that?
Heroes, worthy. Heroes.
Worthy, yes.
Definitely
We're gonna,
worthy.
Yes,
Okay, all right.
definitely
Yes.
go see
Because
it.
I really want to. It's a 2-hour.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
a 2-hour premiere.
I would say real quick, just watch them beforehand, but skip season 5.
Yeah, the last one.
Don't
with the
skip
friggin-
season 5 because
Stop at season 5.
That was the
Watch
annoying one with
2 hours.
the carnival. I hated that shit.
Retarded.
Yeah, the carnival one. Yeah, I mean-
Piano girl. With the stupid notes.
So that does it for Geek Blast. Hey, listen, check us out on Facebook. It's www.facebook.com/Geek Blast, and then our
Check
Twitter.
us out next week, which will be what's our topic next week?
Our topic next week will be TV shows.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
And we'll be
Going.
going through all of our TV shows that we have seen over the summer, and then even some fall previews.
Yeah.
Just like Heroes.
Okay.
So check us out on our Twitter page, Geek Blast at KMDT presents Geek Blast. So that does it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Geek Blast.
Wubble up, dub. Wubble up, dub.
Welcome to Geek Blast.
Geek Blast, yeah.
Geek Blast, you better make way. Open up your ears and let the word spray. Hey, did you hear the noise? Something just exploded as a mushroom, have you noticed? Geek Blast, clear out the pad. Gizmo's throwing caca and Chewbacca is a rat. Hey, what? Better call your dad. Something has been growing underneath the doormat. Geek Blast.